Hi, and welcome to Safety at the Frontline. I'm Jaren from Frontline Data Solutions, here to get you up to speed on the latest safety news. A strict new food traceability rule is set to become official on November 7th, according to the FDA. To make food safer, the new rule requires a detailed account of food origins and movements throughout production, processing, and shipping, even as these foods are transformed into other food products or as other foods are added to them. Food Safety News explains that when a whole salmon becomes fillet and then salmon cakes, each part of the process will need to trace back to the fish and the boat it came from. Similarly, when fresh fruit is sold to a company that makes fruit salad, the salads will have to be traced back to the grower with every transfer recorded. On to the next news. The Chemical Safety Board is launching an interactive process safety management training based on the Texas City disaster in 2005. The recently released interactive training from the CSB includes agency findings on the deadly refinery explosion. This case study will help form guidelines for managing hazardous chemicals and complying with OSHA's standard on process safety management. The explosion, which occurred in March of 2005 at a BP refinery in Texas City, killed 15 people and injured 180 others. Since releasing its final report on the incident in 2007, CSB has produced several safety videos on the subject. In March 2020, the agency announced its intent to develop training that used the explosion as an example. They also included the 14 elements of the standard on process safety management of highly hazardous chemicals. Last news of the week, a company in Baton Rouge is being cited for not protecting employees from violence after the stabbing of an employee. An assistant manager of a car wash, oil change, fueling, and convenience store was said to be working behind the counter with the employees when someone walked in. The assistant manager was then stabbed multiple times and transferred to a hospital. Thankfully, they were later sent home. After investigating the incident, OSHA found that this was not the first violence-related incident in the store. They were cited for not protecting workers from violence and reporting the hospitalization in time by law and were proposed with $70,403 in penalties. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for more EHS updates, and in the meantime, stay safe and stay tuned for next week.